Yo, Frog, thank you for the membership, bro. Thank you for the membership. All right. Hello, guys. All right. Remove this. Remove this. Hello, guys. All right. Sorry that I'm late today. A lot going on, obviously. I'm not streaming on Shorts or TikTok because obviously we got some serious shit to talk about. Um, we're gonna watch Liz's video and Chicken's video. We're gonna watch them, react to them, talk about it, and then we're also gonna talk about the future of this channel. All right. Well, first of all, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Talk to me, chat. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Big fan that's been watching for 2 years now. I can't believe you're up now. I remember when you had 90 views. Keep up the gram. Thank you, Hotspot. You must be a lurker. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, bro. I've been getting called sellout. I've been getting called fake. I've been getting called all type of things, bro. All type of things. don't, don't, don't. Let me know. We're gonna get to these videos, and let's get some more people in here. You are NA's last hope. Let me know that what. You know what's crazy, bro? Everybody's still playing. I logged into ML because I had like a small tournament that I had to do. Everybody's on, bro. People don't give a fuck. Everybody's on. Prayer now. Remember you have 15K and now you grow up a bit lolly Dominican. You know me, Petro. Petro, you've been around, bro. Do something. Good morning, Arca. Hello, Dax. Fell out boycotted for a day. Yo, Tears, thank you for the membership gift. Bro, I didn't even know what boycotting, like I didn't they just they kindly asked me like to show support for BTK, which obviously I do support them. And they gave me those two hashtags. And I just made a community post and then, we boycotting with Assassin Night. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Tears. Thank you for the membership, bro. Happy birthday. Yeah. Alright. Should we get to the videos? We're gonna watch two videos. We're gonna watch this one and this one. Haven't watched neither of them. Barrio Sabos. They getting too tight over this. I mean, we're gonna talk about that, but I think they do have the right to feel that way. But I think it's more like.
For GL Brogod, I need to sleep now. It's late in Serbia. Glad to see you anyway.
Thank you, Tokito. Thank you, bro. You gotta sleep. You have a good rest of your night, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. There ain't no love for an A&M7. I know, Con. I know. Watch the chicken one. We're gonna watch the other one first because it's shorter. You saw Hun MVP1 video? We better watch the chicken one. I think they're in there. Okay. Alright. This is probably gonna be controversial and shit, but y'all know me, man. I try to stay out of trouble. Just be doing my own thing. I be grinding, bro. I've been focusing on myself ever since I started this shit. But I feel like I kind of have to talk about this because it's obviously the whole region. That's where I'm from. That's where everybody's from. That's why everybody kind of grew up with over here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just gonna start watching it, man. Just gonna start watching it. So Liz posted this. It's titled MSC 2025 ban BTK. It doesn't add up. In the chicken vid, I kind of went over the first one. I kind of watched it a little bit, but to my knowledge, when he made the other one, it was before they fully got banned. So this is probably gonna reveal a lot of more stuff. So yeah.
Time no see. Today I wanted
Let me know how
to
the
take a few minutes to
audio
talk
is and
about
everything.
the recent announcement regarding Seoul or BTK's disqualification from
Let me open up
MSC
my chat on my
2025.
phone.
By now you've probably seen some videos and read the official statement from Moonton regarding the decision. According to the statement, the MSC committee ruled that BTK violated Section 2, Penalty Index B of the MSC 2025 rulebook.
Yep.
The clause prohibits players from participating in any campaign, stream, or event that promotes a direct competitor, in this case, Honor of Kings. Hoon and Zayn participated in a sponsored stream.
Okay, so I mean, I think my thing got clipped where I said like they got banned for just playing other games, but yeah, it's like they said, it's a direct competitor, so they take that shit, I guess, more serious because it's the same category. I still don't agree with it because, like I said, and like you guys heard me say before, I feel like they're obviously not playing competitively. That's okay while they're on the tournament. They're just making a stream, making some content, and trying to get, you know, some allowance that they didn't provide for them during the NACT. They're just going for different routes, you know, which is still, you know, it's still fucked up in my opinion. But yeah, it's some at this point it's something personal between ML and HOK, obviously, because they don't want them to take their players or whatever. And I guess with the big ML content creators streaming the opposite game, they think it's gonna you know, inspire people to quit ML and move to HOK and stuff like that. So it's like more personal stuff, you know.
The past weekend, where they streamed HOK ranking up. Based on that, both.
Where am I? I'm not a god dog. I'm not there yet. I'm not a god dog. Where my face? I'm looking for my face. Where's my face at? They added Mohammed, but not, come on, bro. Come on, baby.
Were issued a maximum penalty outlined in the penalty index, resulting in a 6-month suspension from any tournament activities and their team being disqualified from MSC due to roster eligibility rules. Now, as a talent from North America who's worked alongside these players for many years, I feel a responsibility to speak up, not just to support the team, but to help lay out the full picture. Because after reading the rulebook and aligning the timeline of events, it's almost surreal to me seeing the phrase ensuring consistency with the MSC official rules highlighted in the official statement, when the decision to disqualify the team itself strayed so far from what the rules actually says. Let's begin with the rule that was cited. Section 2 Penalty Index B prohibits players from giving exposure to competitor games, basically. Penalty.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Me personally, all these tournament rules, I don't really be reading them because they be long as fuck. But I'm guessing if there's a team, I'm guessing Pika read them and stuff. And I don't know the whole situation, but they probably, I'm thinking Moonton came up with some bullshit to like apply it to, in order to ban them. I feel like the whole thing, you know, it's kind of, how do you say it? It's kind of sketchy. And it's just kind of a grudge.
According to this index, ranges from a warning and a removal of content
kind of bullshit,
to suspension.
Yeah, kind of bullshit.
Though the rulebook does not define what separates a slight offense, a typical offense, to an offense that results in maximum penalty. And no clarification has been given in the official statement regarding to why BTK's supposed offense results in a maximum penalty. Now, looking at the timeline, the HOK campaign happened on June 27 and 28. What stands out to me the most about the rulebook is that it defines a specific tournament window that is July 10 to August 2. That is almost 2 weeks after the HOK campaign happened. On top of that, I looked back at the NACT Spring 2025 rulebook, which defined its own anti-competitor period as May 9th to May 18th, which had also passed. And the players had no...
So the time frames don't add up, obviously. The time frames don't add up because they didn't do it during the, during the contract's stated dates.
Welcome to the signed exclusivity agreements with Moonton. Chicken mentioned this in his video. I will link it down below. No language existed in the publicly available rulebooks that I found that restricted outside campaigns during June 27 to 28. And according to Mobizane's most recent stream that was quoted by a lot of clippers, Moonton only reached out on June 26th, less than 24 hours before the campaign began, unlike what they said in the official statement that they provided multiple warnings to the team. By then, Moonton only reached out on June 26th, less than 24 hours before the campaign began, unlike
crazy,
what they
bro.
said
What can
in the
you
official
do
statement
at that point?
that they provided multiple warnings to the team.
Because I'm pretty sure at that point when they were like, oh, you can't do this, they have already signed a contract that they had to follow. They couldn't just say no. They couldn't just refuse to stream it. It was way too late, So the warning that they gave them, it was way too late, bro. Way too late.
By then, it's already too late. Contracts with BTK has been signed, and the promotion has already been announced in-game. And when the players are informed, Hoon and Zane worked with HOK to hide their videos, trying their best to work out a solution.
Bro, turn the ads low.
Still, the MSC committee at the end of the day chose to apply the maximum penalty without providing an explanation and immediately suspended both players, rendering BTK ineligible for MSC. This didn't happen in a vacuum. The mlbb esports scene has looked different from the rest of the world from the very beginning.
Bro, what's even crazier is the fact that they banned the whole fucking team, bro. They didn't even let them like, oh, just get a new mage or something. They straight up banned the whole team. They let two individuals like that basically couldn't control the situation just take the fall for the whole fucking team, bro. It's fucking crazy.
There has been no team besides GG for that 8-month period had any salaries, and they've always had minimal support from Moonton. Even the NACT has had very limited budgets. The scope has significantly decreased over the past few tournaments. The last NACT Spring was condensed into one weekend. It was zero prize pool, just to remind you, only in-game diamonds. Still, BTK grinded through. They paid out of their pocket for a boot camp in Ohio or somewhere during the NACT season to secure a good MS. And
yeah, bro, they had to pay for their own fucking boat camp.
They streamed to support themselves throughout this period, and they flew in early this time to the Philippines to train together and give it their best shot at MSC. It's important to emphasize that this is a team of gamers, not contracted professional players. They're playing out of passion, and the same goes for a lot of us in this community. Even as a host, I work a full-time job apart from Mobile Legends, and so does all the other casters in NA. And that's what makes this feel a lot heavier. This has been a community that's driven by passion, kept itself alive for years, to have its top team removed from the world stage over something that wasn't clearly prohibited and could have been resolved with care and communication feels incredibly defeating. But to be fair, I understand why some people might think it was a bad idea to stream a competitor game, regardless of what the rules indicate. It's a valid concern. But if we're talking about facts, both legally, professionally, and personally, the campaign was outside of the NACT and MSC restricted periods. No.
Bro, I might sound stupid, but I just don't understand how they're trying to oh, you're playing in this professional tournament. I feel like what the fuck they do outside of pro play, like what the players do, shouldn't be their fucking concern, bro. It's not like they have the OKWell. I don't know if you guys remember, but OKWell, bro, they used to pay them money. They only give diamonds now. They used to pay content creators money to obviously be loyal to the game and whatnot, and to support them to keep streaming the game. They don't give shit now, bro. So obviously players, content creators gotta go out of their way to do other shit, take deals and shit, so it's like I don't understand how you streaming something is gonna get you banned in competitive. Like it's you, bro. It's your own fucking channel, bro. It's your own fucking brand. Your YouTube channel is your fucking brand, and you're telling me they're trying to control that and like you can't do you can do what you want with your own fucking channel that you own and that you fucking grew with your hard work, bro. That shit makes no sense to me, bro.
Exclusivity contracts have been signed by any of the players with Moonton, which means that they can stream whatever they want. No warnings were given until the day before the campaign, and Moon and Zayn has done similar sponsorships in the past without an issue. So for NA players,
yeah, they did it before. It's not the first time.
No prize pool from Spring NAC team and no support from Moonton. It's not hard to understand why they take any sponsorship deals that they can get. From my view, this is not a reckless decision. It's a decision that considered what the rules clearly said and the reality of trying to sustain yourself.
Yeah, that's crazy. They put out their fucking government names in the wow.
Reality of trying to sustain yourself while still giving it all to represent your region. And that's what makes it all so disheartening. Not because Moonton acted out in bad faith.
Bro, how the fuck does it go from M3 to this, bro? It's just declining, bro. What the fuck can you do? And isn't NA like a big percentage of Moonton's earnings with the skins and shit? Everybody in NA buys skins. I'm sure. Even if NA is smaller and Asia is bigger, a lot of people buy skins here, bro.
But because all of this could have been resolved.
Revenue, bro. Earnings, revenue, same shit. What are you talking about?
And avoided.
Fuck?
With clearly defined boundaries and rules.
I'm gonna kiss you on your forehead.
And a little bit of support of your teams. Or even conversation earlier than 24 hours.
I went homeless.
This entire situation could have played out very differently.
Imagine.
I'm not here to talk about drama or assign blame on anyone, but I do hope that this prompts a broader reflection about what fairness means in a space where structure doesn't exist. BTK earned its place in this tournament,
this is bullshit,
and North America deserves more than silence, or vague enforcement, or retroactive consequences. We deserve clarity. We deserve a path forward. Because if this was really about ensuring consistency with MSC rules, then we need to make sure that these rules are defined clearly, applied fairly, and written in a way that respects the reality of the regions they govern.
Alright. On to the next. This video is pretty long, so bear with me. We're gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let me read some comments. No list come out, bro. Sue them. They bend the rules, bro. I don't think you understand how hard it is to sue a multi-million-dollar company. Yo, I saw some clip about Doggy, and he said that it was not Moonton that made this decision. It was basically MPL and the people that take care of pro play. Do you guys know if that's probably true, but maybe that changes things a little. I don't know. With who's behind everything. I mean, MPL is still Moonton, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds retarded here. They hate NA. Yeah. Bejo save us, yo. Not even Bejo can save us, man. Like, I feel bad, but I'm just a civilian, bro. At the end of the day, I'm just a civilian. Bejo's a civilian, too. Like, man. Alright. They just hate NA. Why, though? I don't understand why. NA gave them so many views, bro. For so many years. Que lo que es super bajo. Alright. Let's get to this.
Hello, everyone. I'm sure you've heard the news that we have been officially banned from the Esports World Cup 2025. The previous video I posted was right after the news was revealed publicly and didn't include a lot of new things that had developed, not from the ban, but from the previous video.
Times 2 speed, bro. That's your attention span, bro.
Recording of the video. I'm quite heartbroken to share with you that we were officially banned last night of July 1st, announced by this Instagram post. As of this Instagram post right here, the official announcement from the mlbb esports official channel. As you can tell, MSC committee has important updates that they are banned, outlined in the MSC penalty index section 2. And I will go over this really quick. This is the section index they're talking about, where team members engage in any competitor game events, activity, live stream, or other way to give competitor game exposure. The competitors' games are defined as mobile games. And I'm sure you can see all the, violator, permanent suspension. I'm not really going to argue about whether they issued, the proper amount of warnings and whatnot to do this. But here's the rule. Regardless, this still falls into the previous arguments. That
why didn't they just, like, why didn't they just give them a fee, a penalty fee, instead of just fucking banning them? I think it looks a lot worse on their part if they straight up ban them than giving them a fucking fee, bro. Everybody's gonna be mad about it, and they're gonna get so much hate. I'm sure they don't care. The company's still gonna make money regardless, bro. Regardless of what people think, but it still looks really bad on them. Like them banning the players because they stream HOK gives HOK a lot more exposure and a lot more like a positive look on them than them, just giving them a fucking fee, bro. So I think it's a really stupid fucking decision. They hate NA. I don't know, bro. Moonton gave them a warning. They didn't listen. Okay, Aeon. Moonton gave them a warning like 24 hours before the stream. And by that time, they had already signed a legal contract, from what I understand, with HOK. They had to do the stream. They couldn't refuse to do it. It was too late, bro. It was way too late. So I don't know why people keep saying that. You're not the only one.
Like, they don't really fall into the same time frame.
People are so fucking stupid just saying, oh, they didn't follow the rules. That, like, what are you talking about, bro? It's legal shit behind all that, man.
But anywho, that's the official post right here. And
they had to pay 1K and get banned too? No way, bro. No way.
Right after I saw this, I decided to post the video for the maximum impact reach, right away, before making a more in-depth video explaining everything that happened, because there were quite a few developments that happened between June 27th to now. And for those of you who want to skip to that moment, I'll give you the time frame on the screen. Anywho, as someone who's already committed 2 weeks of their life in a country across the globe, I'm pretty depressed. For those of you who haven't seen my previous video, again, are wondering why this video, I'm not trying to farm views. The last video was made June 27th, and a lot of stuff changed. Now I'm going to share with you all the events that happened until July 1st.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. BTK was probably practicing, training,
and even
so
at one
much,
point
bro.
during that time, we really thought that we were going to play. And I'll also let some of my teammates share some of their thoughts.
And they also stopped streaming. Almost all of BTK, they make content, bro. They stopped streaming for so long because they had to focus on this tournament shit just to end up like this, bro. It's so fucking stupid. And they also lost the prize pool money that they were potentially gonna get in the tournament. And you're telling me, bro.
And everything in the video will be timestamped. You can scroll through the timestamps to whatever you want to inquire about.
Bro.
Now, from the very beginning again, I'm going to recap everything.
Sorry. I'm probably... My face cam is probably in the way. I'm not be here.
That's happened from June 25th till now. And when this all started...
Isn't the prize pool on the... No, the prize pool for the NECT was only diamonds. But if you get top 1 and go to EWC, you're gonna get a good amount of prize pool no matter where you place, bro. Even if you're last place, you get a lot of money.
Go skip the timestamp. Starting off, the HO campaign was previously planned before, MSC. And when they planned it, it made sure that there are no rules being obstructed in the MSC or NECT rulebook that could potentially cause harm in doing the campaign. Had knowing these rules wouldn't matter anyway, I'm sure every party involved would have done things differently. June 25th comes around, and the HOK campaign is publicly announced. As soon as it was announced, Moonton sent us an official warning that we'd be banned from participating in EWC if we were to proceed with the campaign. We, as in Hoon and Zane. Dave, his team, and us playing were all very confused. In the first paragraph of the rulebook, it states, right here, first paragraph of the rulebook, it states this. Instruction purpose, these official rules in Legends Bang Bang Season Cup apply to each of the teams who qualify to play in the MSC July 10th, 25th, August 2nd.
Yeah, so basically everything that's written here is on these stated dates in literally the first line of the fucking contract, bro.
25. And, you know, I've had time to look over this, and I've heard people say that you can interpret this two different ways. Whether it applies to like every single team period overall that have qualified. But, you know, I really think that's like you're thinking it's not really like the transparency of this rule is so stupid. Like it's not a very transparent rule at all, even if you use that argument. Like I would think a general interpretation of this rule would be, hey, these rules apply to each of the teams who qualify to play in the MSC from July 10th to August 2nd, 2025. Like at first look, you would think that, okay, this is going to be from that time frame, you know. But anywho, regardless of how you interpret it, I believe
Holy
the general
fucking
people will
rage,
interpret it
man, in
as,
the
hey,
chat.
these rules don't apply until this time frame. Even, you know, Dave's like lawyers that he talked about like thought of it this way. And yeah, like if like people who are professional think of it that way, and
Yeah, I don't
it's
understand,
still
bro.
gets misinterpreted.
By banning them, they lose more than they win, bro. They also lose their soul org and the exposure that could potentially get them, bro. It makes zero fucking sense, bro. It seems like a personal grudge against that direct competitor that is HOK. I don't get it.
Or confused, it really should be clarified. There's also the same rulebook in the NACT rulebook, which states the time frame of the season. And I will show you that as well. Players are prohibited from receiving public sponsorship from competitive MOBA games during active NACT season from May 9th to May 18th, including Honor Kings and all that whatnot. So the time frame still doesn't really collide with either of those. And one would think, why not Zane and Hoon just back out of the campaign? But they had already signed the contract for the campaign a while back. They could not handle the damages that would result from breaking the contract. Think about it. This is one side is a side contract with stated damages that they cannot disclose due to NDA and obvious reasons. And the other side is threats with no actual basis. Dave had spent lots of money on lawyers to debunk this and see how Moonton could actually do this to us. From everyone but Moonton's standpoint, this all looked like bullshit. The first question was, what rule did we break specifically that would deny us from competing? There is one rule in the MSC rulebook regarding advertisement of competitor games that would not be allowed. The one I showed you earlier. This one, you know, the penalty rule. But also say in the rulebook again, I already showed you the time exact. The given time frames for NACT are May 5th or May 9th to May 18th. In the MSC rulebook, the exact same time frames are July 10th to August 2nd. The campaign time frame was June 27th to June 28th. Obviously, it doesn't align. It still goes back to the time frame thing. Dave and his legal team refuted this logic, and then Moonton gave us this official reply. Right here. Now, I will have my camera, because I forgot to in the previous video, but you can go look over it yourself. They said that the phrase from July 10th to August 2nd, 2025 is a temporal modifier that qualifies the clause have been qualified to play. This means the date tells which team the rules apply.
Thank you, this man. Thank you.
Takes place between July 10th and August 2nd, not when the rules are in force. So the time frame restricts the event, not the applicability of the rules. And like again, it's just really weird how they put that rule. I can see how some, if you're reaching for it, can interpret it that way, but the transparency of it is still in question. And that is ultimately what this boils down to.
This is the only other place I was space for.
They retain the final interpretation of the rules, and you can say it right here. Moonton officially retains the right of final interpretation of these rules as entitled to impose penalties not listed below, and how it's the best interest of the MSC. Basically, anything that's like not that they interpret as conflicting to MSC, they can do whatever they want. And the final interpretation basically means that although the transparency of the rulebook is questionable, since they retain the final right to it, they basically determine what it means. So it like kind of questions the validity of a rulebook if they can just change whatever.
Yeah,
it
they
means
can do
to
whatever
their
the
own
fuck they want,
interests
bro.
or their own
They
way
know
of
the
meaning
day.
it. Like they can just twist how it sounds, whatever, to benefit themselves.
Yep.
So yeah, that's cool. That's fun. Now, again, this is the reply. For a few days between June 25th and 27th, it was actually looking good for us, and that we could actually potentially go to MSC and compete. But there was a discovery that MSC had not actually given the teams the chance to sign the rulebook. Because of this, as players and teams, we do not have any contractual obligations to Moonton, and vice versa. Everything they do is arbitrary, meaning they have all the power. At this point, all Dave could do was ask Moonton for potential compromises. Dave even offered to send a full production team over here to do content and cover bootcamp worth of tens of thousands of dollars, all for Moonton's benefit, which would cost them nothing, actually $0. Or if we could get potential player substitutes for Hoon and Zane, since this issue is not related to the org or the rest of the team.
That would have made more sense.
But by the end of June 27th, when I recorded my old video, they told us we were fucked and that we would not go. Now this is all the new information from June 27th to 28th onwards. So those of you who just joined, click the timestamp. Dave gave us an update in the morning after the depressing night, a lot of emotions, and that there was a chance again, somehow. The EWC committee had finally stepped in to help resolve the issue, and after several back and forth discussions the next day, communicating with Tencent, a compromise was proposed, that the streams be taken down after posting. Tencent, who literally made the contract and had it signed, basically everything was like right, they did right in their part, had no reason to accept this. But even then, they still compromised out of respect for the players and SAUL.
Yeah, their streams are not there, bro.
EWC committee began to discuss and attempt to work out a solution with Moonton. There was complete radio silence for 3 days regarding news and updates on the matter. We had actually thought we would be able to play and actually started a scrim. And scrims were actually looking pretty good. We were doing quite well versus MPL teams and qualifying MSC teams.
That's crazy.
Much better than the results of what we had during scrims for M6. And we were only 2 days in, with another 3 weeks to practice and improve. We really liked our odds and chances for EWC. Then, to the surprise of everyone involved, Moonton came out with that devastating announcement. It was over for us. So, once again, referencing the exact penalty that they referenced in here, the Instagram post, it is MSC Penalty Index, Section 2. And that is the one right here. Team engages in any competitor game event, live stream, or other way to get competitor game exposure. The MOBA games are defined as mobile MOBA game, whatever. And like you could interpret it. The first one was a warning. Like it doesn't even matter. But I literally don't think they gave us like the correct, warning. Or, no point in complaining about it now, honest. Moonton essentially wants to hold the NA region to the same standard as any other MPL region. Dave had a call with an NA Moonton rep during the time frame that it looked good for our chances of playing, and that the Moonton rep was trying to convince Dave by comparing other regions to MPL, including other MPL regions to NA. A region, by the way, that got diamonds for the grand prize of their EWC qualifier, NACT. And even last year, when BTK won the qualifier and became sponsored by Cloud9, Moonton almost didn't allow Cloud9 to sponsor BTK.
What?
Because the rules at that time were that you could not change your team name after qualifying to international.
I did not know that, bro.
They almost did not allow
That's fucking crazy
to get a pretty substantial amount of money because of their rules.
Bro, what?
And to this day, C9 paid the most out of any other org that has ever sponsored NA.
Imagine if
So
they
imagine
actually,
like they were
bro.
denied that money, which would have been like insane.
Why didn't you step
Throughout
in?
this whole ordeal,
I'm a civilian, man.
the
I'm a
people
civilian.
actually making when I say this ordeal, I mean like
I
the
hold
bans.
zero power.
The people actually making the decisions in Moonton higher up would never actually be there for a discussion. All they did was send insignificant interns or lackeys, one after another, to give dead-end
So they're
replies
sending their
with no
minions.
proper discussion. And the most important thing is,
You can't
although
even
they have
argue. They're
said
sending
they
their
warned
minions to give you the news.
they warned the team multiple times. The only choice they gave us was like unreasonable. You know, expecting them to just break contract and suffer penalties to compete in EWC. Now, for some even more shocking news for NA fans in country or outside. There is no M7 slot for NA.
I
This was
I kinda knew about this. I kinda got told that it's like, yeah, it's probably over. But it was kind of obvious how it kept declining. It went from um offline events that costed a lot of fucking money to organize because you had to travel players, you had to pay for hotel, you have to so many expenses that went for the offline events at Vegas. I don't know if you guys remember. I think they held like three or even no more. They've been doing that, bro. It went from that to online, and then it went from online to diamond prize pool, which is like, bro, even community tournaments have like, I don't know, $300, 500, zero, bro. Zero is fucking insane. And that was basically the last. So the last NACT ever was diamonds, bro. That is fucking insane, bro. That is insane. So it was kind of obvious that it was gonna be the end of it. So yeah, I don't know. The last it should be no surprise that was the last NACT.
revealed as a
Which is
potential
still crazy,
thing
bro.
during the M6 qualifiers and was confirmed as reality prior to the EWC qualifiers. They actually almost completely canceled this EWC for NA, hence the short 3-day tournament. It was literally last minute. We did not know up until
Oh my god, yeah, no regular season, no nothing, bro. 3 day, bro, it was so bad. 3-day tournament.
like 2 weeks it was like a week or
Man.
two prior to the actual tournament that we were actually going to have it. We literally thought it was going to get canceled. Moontown does not care about treating us fairly or giving us a chance. It's just pure spite and dropping the NA region entirely at this point. If you don't know, NA is actually one of the highest profit regions for Moontown.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
Let
earlier.
me explain first. NA does not make the most.
That's what Kesh was saying when I kept telling him. Before the last NCT got announced, I was like, yo, it's over, bro. It's over. Give it up, bro. Why you trying so hard? He just kept saying, oh, like the NA is one of the highest profits in terms of, the Moonton, the money that they get. So that was like his kind of like his hope. And it's true, bro. Like, dude, I don't know. This whole thing doesn't make sense.
Amount of like money as
We're not highest, but we out there, bro. We are U.S. citizens. Everybody buys skins. No, not we. Howard's probably
the regions
Oh,
in
yeah,
sheer
bro.
revenue, but it makes a lot of profit because Moontown doesn't need to put money into NA or invest at all.
Bro, even in like even in YouTube or in general, the viewers, bro, the viewers from NA, it might sound fucked up, hold more value than people in like third world countries, bro. You get paid a lot more if somebody in the US or Canada is like watching your stream or whatever and watching ads and shit than if somebody's watching it like in Indo or India or PH and shit, bro. So it's like, I don't know, bro. They're hurting themselves more
At this
than
point,
helping.
has stopped putting money entirely. We got diamonds as our prize pool. They probably
That's just how
still
it
think
is, bro.
that NA will just sell as much skins without supporting the region or the community at all. They don't understand that like people are going to leave over this bullying nonsense. Now, I've seen a lot of people that have sided with Moonton on this. Definitely not a majority. The vast majority has been not supporting Moonton, but there are still a minority that are. And for various reasons I'm going to discuss about. I already mentioned the one earlier, how the interpretation of the rule could be loosely interpreted, but the transparency of that is still questionable. Aside from that reason that I've already covered before, the biggest argument I've seen is that why would you advertise a competitor even outside of the rule timeframe before an upcoming tournament?
Money.
And that no
That
other
they didn't
professional
provide.
industry would do this.
Money.
LeBron James would not advertise Adidas whilst partnered with Nike during offseason.
But Nike's is paying LeBron. ML is not giving shit, bro. So, I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, you could argue that they have the tournament, but for that tournament, they work hard for it. They qualified for it. It's different from like actual sponsors that pay you to like promote their game.
Its logic is just kind of flawed. Moonton does not reward us with any money for our NACT even, or outside of it as influencers. Mobile Legends in NA is a pure passion project, not a financially suitable one. There is quite literally a handful of people, less than 5, that make a livable amount of money in the US from Mobile Legends. The money they make isn't even from Moonton. It is from their own work growing themselves with little to no monetary help from Moonton.
Literally,
and
bro.
Outside of that handful, which is like 5 or less people, nobody makes a livable amount of money. It's a full-time mlbb in the US. I'm 100% serious. It is 5 or less people that make money. The average MPL salaries for like Indo PH are actually good salaries for like the average Indo PH. The biggest MPL regions, by the way, they don't have to be worried, at least in the short term, in terms of salaries. NA players have to take whatever they can get to sustain themselves. They don't, we don't have the leisure to pick and choose our sponsors. Our region was already done with no M7.
Literally, bro. We literally sit here. I mean, I'm part of the little company and stuff. We sit here and wait for sponsors because they're not gonna just magically spawn out of thin air. And if something comes up, you're like, okay, I'll take this. I'll do this. Like with the Red Magic shit and the Aptor shit, and even Aptor, bro, they had to step back because of the whole ML being banned and stuff in the US. They had to step back and they stopped doing that. So there was literally no Red Magic sponsor, no Aptor, no nothing, bro. The only thing that came up that I know of is the HOK, which was like, okay, why wouldn't you take the deal? It's like you make one or two streams, and that's it, and then you're getting, So there's no way to say no to that, especially if you knew that. I mean, they never knew they were gonna get fucking banned, bro. But why wouldn't you take the fucking deal, bro? That was the only way to make some sustainable amount of money through sponsors.
And I think, or I fully believe that Moonton did not care about banning us at all. Since we already have no M7, they might as well just fuck us over
Fucking
with no
diamonds,
consequences
bro.
to themselves. Even Dave was actively looking for investors and sponsors for a community tournament in NA to continue the scene one way or another. Even getting up to a potential 50 grand prize pool for an M7 qualifier tournament. He almost got sponsors to make a biggest prize pool ever for an NAC.
Wait, what did you say?
To continue investors and sponsors.
I was on that, bro.
Even Dave was actively looking for investors and sponsors for a community tournament in NA to continue the scene one way or another. Even getting up to a potential 50.
Oh yeah, I think Dave was talking to I think Nick was trying to help. Yeah, Nick, Trucker Nick. He was trying to help to sponsor and stuff. I think that's what he's talking about. Trying to fund a community tournament so that region doesn't fucking die.
50 grand prize pool for an M7 qualifier tournament. He almost got sponsors to make a biggest prize pool ever for an NACT tournament to qualify, more than Moonton has ever had.
Did they, bro? Don't tell me they didn't allow that.
But Moonton would not budge regardless.
Oh my
saying
god,
that third-party tournaments would not actually qualify
to
an official Moonton event.
Oh my god.
Moonton is using us as an example for every
That's
other
crazy.
staff or player that work in relation to Moonton in any way, shape, or form. They're basically saying that if you go against them in any way, they will punish you severely, whether it is justified or not. No wonder several notable organizations, notable figures have left Moonton to pursue other endeavors or competitors. And you will notice key figures will continue to leave. And when you see them leave, you will think about this video and you will know why. I was even told by Moonton employees that this bullying nature of Moonton is even a constant in their workplace. The higher positions relentlessly bully the ones below them. This has only been really me talking and everything, and I'll let some of my teammates share some of their own thoughts.
Now we're gonna get to
feelings
Hoon and
regarding the
BBC.
matter.
Tears banned me on Twitch. Oh, I don't see Twitch, bro. Sorry, I don't got time for that right now, bro. Young Prin, talk to me about that later, bro. I have to finish this, okay?
All right. Hi, this is Hoon. I'm here to talk about my experience and opinion about this whole situation. I've noticed that me and Zane, especially, getting a lot of heat and blame about what's going on, and then
Yeah,
I just
bro,
wanna
they're
say
probably
that
gonna blame
if I
those
knew
two for
this
the whole
would have
fucking.
been the result, definitely I
Jesus.
wouldn't have taken the deal in the first place. And then it was right after NACT that I was introduced with the sponsorship, which was
Now
around
they all got this ass
in
mic.
May
Is this
back in
mic,
Oklahoma.
bro?
I heard
the
that there's
headphones
gonna be
mic.
a sponsorship deal with HOK, and then I said okay, because well, that's how it usually goes with any sponsorship deal with the agent. When we were actually in the PH, we were gonna go with the sponsorship deal that we planned on a month ago. Then when this was on public, Munton notified us that we're gonna be banned if we proceed with the campaign. And then when we, me and Zane especially, when we heard about the news, the initial thought was to back out of the sponsorship deal. Obviously, we talked with the team as well, and then we talked with the agent. We asked Dave, can we back out on the deal and then play the EWC? But obviously the contract's been already
They
signed,
couldn't,
apparently.
bro. They couldn't.
And then we cannot back out on the deal because they'll.
So how it works is, I'm pretty sure Hoon or Zane, they don't even sign it. The agency does the work for them. Like they take care of every legal stuff, like when it comes to contract, how much you get paid and all that. Like they basically negotiate for you. So they couldn't. They just come up to them. They're like, "Oh, I got a sponsor for you." Boom, boom, boom. All you gotta do is like, okay, I'll take it, and that's it. It's not like they went through, through all this stuff themselves. They're just there waiting for opportunities.
Be breaching the contract. And then breaching the contract is far more severe than what Munton has been threatening us with. So we had to proceed with the stream, and then that was the only reasonable or valid move that we could take, and the team knows that as well. So at that point it was too late, and then we were just hoping on that Munton wouldn't go this far to just basically ruin our career. But they did, and I feel super bad that I could not compete, and then I feel like taking the chances away from my teammates as well.
Motherfuckers said pre-watch.
So I'm probably just gonna just split the sponsorship money with the team equally.
Yeah, like I'm gonna watch this
I'm
shit
pretty
twice.
sure
bro.
Zane would too, because we've talked about it together. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, there's no real winner in this situation. That's why I really don't understand the whole thing about this, because M7 is NACT was basically canceled, and then this was like we've known this since months ago that this MSC and ACT is gonna be the last in ACT, and then we were paid in diamonds
You're
for
supposed
the
to
tournaments
cry,
that
bro. I
we
ain't crying,
flew
bro. I'm a grown man.
to Oklahoma together for better ping to play. But I'm just speechless about how this turned out to be this way. But it's truly unfortunate. Um, I just feel very sorry for everyone that expected us
You got
to do
no
well,
heart. Cry
supported
for the
us.
clip.
I'm sorry it happened this way. I
Oh no.
Yes.
What's up, boys? We're back. Most people talk about AWC and the bands and whatnot. You know,
Nah, bro. I can't clip farm this, bro. This is some serious shit, man.
nothing really much to really
I
say
cannot clip farm right now.
other than us getting DQ'd. But I will say that,
Bro,
this
Carlos
feels
is so unlucky, bro. Holy
working hard
shit.
for this, right? We
Carlos has to be
for
one
like,
of the
what, 3,
unluckiest
4
players
months.
who ever played it. Who ever
Came
touched
all
this
the way
game.
for NACT. Then we came all the way to the Philippines for this, just to find out we're getting DQ'd. Sent back home immediately too, right? It's kind of fucked, but at the end of the day,
The
we don't
BBC
really have any say
transition.
in anything.
Wait.
They made their decision, whatnot. So that's where we're at. Getting sent home doesn't feel too good, but I mean, at the end of the day, again, nothing much we could do. You know, I will say, as somebody who wanted to, you know, really prove that NA wasn't weak, I really like. For me, this meta was so good for me. I really liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. Right, the scrimmages were going really good. Everything about the events that unfolded were truly unfortunate. To be completely honest with you guys, I did not expect this to happen like at all, but it did, and it kind of hits hard. It is what it is, though. Nothing really much to say. I'm really tired. I'm flying back soon.
Why is
As I'm
bro
making this
laughing?
video.
Bro, I'm not laughing at nothing. I'm over here trying to like be serious and shit, and then I see bastards comment. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, y'all can never take nothing serious, man.
I'm flying back in like,
Jesus.
I don't know, like 3 hours, 4 hours. So hope you guys, you know, I appreciate you guys,
Yes,
everybody
man.
that's, you know, with BTK.
Oh, that's a red
/SAUL.
magic charger in the back, I think.
I love y'all. Hope you guys support me and the team and what we do. Onwards. Thank you guys. Bye bye.
This has overall been a terrible experience, a waste of time, and a life-changing, cruel results of pure hard work and efforts. I hope you continue to support
Can you
everyone
play? Nah,
involved.
I don't think I'm gonna
Zane,
play.
Poon,
I don't think I'm
me,
gonna play today.
Zia, Carlos, Shark, SAUL, Tencent, and HOK wholeheartedly. We tried to resolve this peacefully, and all Moonton did was shake their asses in our face and not even give us one last chance to change the perspective of NA. So with a sad farewell, goodbye.
Oof. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I have some things to talk about. Alright, we're back. Yo, can y'all be serious for a day, bro?
because they'll be breaching the
I
contract.
left to go pee, and motherfuckers is talking about, oh, he left to pick up the script and start reading it. He left to cry. He left to laugh. Like, wait, hold your laugh. All right, now we have to talk about me. What the fuck am I gonna do, bro? Because as y'all know, I made that community post where we boycotting. You know what I'm saying? But the next day, I streamed Mobile Legends. And if you guys want me to be completely honest with you, I know what the fuck that meant. I just got told that I should make a post, supporting them, of course, because obviously I'm on their side. It's really fucked up, and put those hashtags. So I did. I gave my opinion. I put the hashtags, right? And then you fake for real? Yeah, I'm a betrayer, bro. I'm a betrayer. I'm a sellout. Reading the script, bro. I'm reading chat. What script? Ain't no script. But yeah, it's a lot going on my mind. I had to talk to a few people, bro. About what to do in this situation because I really needed some advice. You know, talk to Facts. I know Facts is the worst person to ask for advice. I talked to Facts. I talked to Bejo. Already two of the worst people to ask for advice. I talked to Sheriff a little bit. And I talked to Cast, which is a content creator. You guys probably don't know. Facts. But yeah, basically where I stand is I could stay on ML, right? I could stay on ML. People are probably gonna hate me. BTK is probably gonna hate me too, no matter what. Not no matter what, but like if I stay, obviously they're gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm gonna get a lot of hate, obviously. I'm gonna get a lot of hate if I stay on ML. And then let's say I switch to HOK, right? If I switch to HOK, you guys know I'm honest and I'm straight up about everything. If I switch to HOK, I will be cut. Like the views are gonna go down. I cannot afford that. You know what I'm saying? The views gonna go down. I'm gonna lose viewers. It's a big risk that I cannot take. Streaming is my main source of income. I have people that depend on me. I have bills that I have to pay every fucking once in, you know. I have a lot of things that I have to worry about at night that I have to think about, like this, that, you know what I'm saying? So I can't, I don't have the luxury to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah,
But what if you stay on
that
ML
could
and the
happen.
views go down anyways?
That could happen. If I stay on ML dies, my shit start going down, then we can look for other alternatives. Like going to HOK or doing something else, you know? What I'm trying to say is, for now, what I am trying to do is I'll stay on ML because obviously I'm at my fucking peak, you know? All this whole situation happened when I'm at my fucking peak, averaging the most viewers that I ever have. I've been streaming for, you know, for so long, for so many hours, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when I asked one of the people for advice, they were like, obviously, you should, since you make X amount of money doing this, you shouldn't you shouldn't just switch to HOK without them giving you a contract. If I don't get a contract that gives me a sustainable amount of money, I'm just losing, you know? I gotta do what's in my best interest to support the people I care about and to sustain myself and to keep doing what I do, which is streaming. I gotta do what's in my best interest, bro. Like it or not, that's what I gotta do, bro.
Bro is between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you guys understand my decision. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys understand my decision. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. And for now, I'm just gonna stick with ML. You know, I'm just gonna stick with ML because obviously I have to keep, I have to get this shit going in. And then eventually, slowly, I'm gonna adapt. I'm not laughing, bro. I'm not laughing. I can I can slowly transition into other games that be HOK or something else. I don't have to 100% stream ML most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, Carlos? Bro, not even Bayho can save us, bro. Not even Bayho can save us. Uh, yeah, bro. I'm a. I hope you guys understand, man. I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys understand. I like, if, bro, think about it like this. If I switch to HOK, I take a risk, it doesn't go well, I'm homeless. I cannot support my mom. I cannot support my girlfriend. I can't support my family that really need it, bro. Y'all know where the fuck I'm called. Yeah, no, most of y'all don't, bro. Yeah, bro, I come from the fucking bottom of the bottom, bro. I grew up in the yard, bro, in poor ass conditions. So I can't, I have to support the people that I care about, bro. And this is what I have to do in order to achieve that. Um, People might start watching me. People might, start typing hate comments. Even some of the BTK members might be like, they might not fuck with me for that. But at the end of the day, bro, I have to do what's in my best interest to take care of the people that I care about, you know? And that's just what I wanted to say, man. That's just what I wanted to say. That's background story. Let it out. Wait. We love and support you even if you like cocaine. Bro, what does cocaine have to do with anything? What does cocaine have to do with anything? He has to fear himself and those around him, but that means becoming the betrayer. Cash, coming from you, bro, don't even type. Talk your shit, we're here for you. We love you. I'm gonna be seen as the outcast, bro. Obviously, I would love to, like, say, yo, fuck Mobile Legends. Fuck everybody for what they did. I'm not supporting them no more. I'm not gonna stream their game anymore. But I can't. I literally can't, bro. The bills are not gonna pay themselves, bro. And the people in the comments that be like, oh, sellout, fucking betrayer. Pay my bills for me. You gonna pay my bills? You're not gonna pay my bills. You gonna help my mom? You gonna help my family? You gonna help my girlfriend? Everybody? No, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. So shut the fuck up, bro. Yo, Catch. Oh my god. You actually gonna play the game tonight? No, I will not play tonight. I will not play tonight. I won't play him out tonight. I probably lost my global. This whole situation. I can't. I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing. You're getting hate for playing ML? I mean, kinda, bro. Because obviously, I'm from NA, and I'm like, you know, I'm. I don't know how to put it, but I'm like, how do you say this without sounding like retarded? I'm like a public influencer from NA. Me supporting that after what they just did makes me look like the bad person. But at the end of the day, no matter what game I'm on, like, I'm just trying to stream, make money, and take care of the people that I care about, you know? Uh And to you guys know, like, it was never really about competitive for me. It was never really about competitive in ML. It was always about me streaming, bro. It was always about me streaming, working hard, getting viewers, making some money, you know. Oh. So it's like, I don't know. It's a really complicated situation, man. Chill out, bro. Nobody gonna put on YouTube, see you stream, then spread hate on you. I mean, they are, bro. They are. You're not supporting, you are endorsing them. You are playing for entertainment revenue for your family. Yeah. Do you type this whole essay on your phone and reading it? No, I'm reading chat, bro. This whole stream is off the top of my head. This whole stream. I don't script shit. Try crying more? I'm not gonna cry, man. I'm not gonna start crying. For what? You forgot to cry? Bro, I'm not clip farming, guys. I'm not clip farming. So like I said, stay on ML, a slowly transition, maybe, and then adapt to the situation. Meaning, ML gets fucked, we do something else. You know? Put yourself first. I have to, bro. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice, bro.
Focus on yourself, King. Even the streams, they are all about you.
Thank you, Raviv. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Thank you. Go ranked. Chill, bro. You better start getting your hero pool in HOK on the side at least, so you don't get gapped. No, if I switch to HOK, if I'm garbage, it don't matter. I'll just learn, bro. I don't think I'm gonna get fucked, to be honest. Long term, you should be. Well, it depends. Like I said, bro, I logged onto the game earlier because I signed up for a bag of chips tournament with the Dominicans. So many people are still playing. They don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give a fuck. They don't care, bro. They'll still fucking grind this game no matter what, bro. They don't care about what happened. It doesn't even phase them, bro.
I'm shifting.
I'm shifting.
I'm shifting.
Yo, Terry, thank you, bro.
I'm
Thank you.
Homelander ML, Des betray BTK.
Whoa. You think this shit getting clipped? Oh yeah, Jojo, I get what you mean.
Let it all out, Unk.
I get what Jojo just said. Is true. I also talked about it. You know, it's like BTK as a whole. They're a team. They're together. You know, they're moving together. I'm a civilian, bro. I'm my own person. I know they've helped me a lot in the past. I appreciate that a lot. But at the end of the day, bro, they're getting their own stuff on their own team. I'm not part of it. You know what I mean? I'm not part of it. And I'm sorry, bro, but I gotta do what's like on my best interest in order to keep streaming. If this is not sustainable for me, if I literally can't stream if it's not sustainable, you know? Can you unban me from Twitch? What happened, bro? How do I unban you? What happened with tears? I don't think anyone got a hang on you. Everyone know you got hurt. I mean, I'm sure the you know, the BTK members and even Dave, they might not like me for it, but like I said, just gotta adapt, bro. Like, I can't, man. I mean, how do I unban people? I don't know how to unban people. 1 second, guys. Let me unban someone. Wait, was Tears here? He used the N-word full repeatedly. He was spamming the N-word on Twitch. You want me to unban him? I don't know, cause should that be a permanent ban? Can you time him out or something next time if it's an option? Chat selling him out. Ban that fella? No N-word. I timed him out first, and then he kept going or something. Uncle's like that meme smiling behind mask but crying in front. What? On high kid branded if you no yo if you spam the N-word on Twitch, it can get me in trouble. You can't do that shit, bro.
I'm shifting.
You can't. Oh my god.
I'm shifting. I'm
Bro.
shifting.
Don't worry, Unc. We will always be here for you.
Thank
We
you,
all
bro.
understand you got important people you have to take care of, and most important of all,
Thank you.
taking care of yourself.
Thank you, bro.
Stay strong, King. We love you.
Thank you. Fuck, bro. You had to, bro. I didn't want no donos today, man. I just wanted to do a quick stream, talk about it, and like hopefully have a conversation with you guys because, you know, this is what I've been doing. I can't just wake up one day and be like, oh, stop doing this, start doing this. Or absolutely, I can't, bro. I love you, bro. Take care of yourself. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A script says you gotta cry, bro. This ain't no script, bro. This is just me streaming and talking, man. It's just me streaming and talking. But no clip farming, no nothing, guys. Like, I just want you guys to know this. A lot of you guys probably don't. I think about 2 years ago, something happened to my father. He's not here. I hate talking about this, but I feel like I have to. So I really have to try my best as a son to help my mom, to help my sisters, and to help everybody else. So this decision doesn't just come from me being selfish. I really have to do what's on my best fucking interest, bro. I really have to do what's on my best interest. And it's just not just for me, man. It's not just for me. I'm not being selfish. I'm not being none of that, bro. I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to get by. I'm just trying to get by. I appreciate all the people like that you guys understand and support where I'm coming from. I really do, bro, because some of the comments were getting to me, bro. It's like, bro, what do you want me to do, bro? What would you do in my situation, you know? What would you do in my situation? I completely support you. It's okay, that's his life. I'm the big minion and this is Vegeta and Ego is the baby minion. What the fuck are you saying, bro? That they won't fuck with me is wrong, Dash. You know you can benefit from this too. If you think they'll hate you, just write a message and show your support, because I know you support them. Is it? Oh, like BTK and stuff? I mean, I don't know, man. It's a complicated situation. Yeah, that mom of yours. Okay, twin. Okay. Does never watch DVC? Bro, I grew up watching Dragon Ball, bro. I watch everything. The fuck? What are you talking about? You have two choices. One, stop playing and nothing would change in ML and you'll lose your apartment and can't afford food. Two, keep streaming. Do you have any other choices? Not really. I'm not in the position to take risk, you know? Why am I not, bro? I literally have chat in front of me. Why am I reading it on my phone? I haven't been reading Twitch. I'm sorry, Twitch. I'm sorry. You gonna stream MSC? Not sure, bro. Not sure. You're not supporting Moonton, you're supporting yourself. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. The little ego that pops out of Boo. What? You talking about Evil Boo, bro? You always ignoring us? I'm sorry, I couldn't read two chats when if I'm on my phone. You got to the end of the script? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Got to the end, man. Jokes aside, I think it's time to get a GOB. Whoa. Whoa. Did someone ask if you're gonna stream MSC? Yeah. POBCP. What's your thoughts on prostitution? You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Not always your choice. What the fuck is that question, though? What the fuck? Man, how long I've been streaming? An hour? I thought I've been here for 2. A77 gonna boycott. They're happy as fuck. They're grinding. They're playing, bro. They are playing. People are giving this more gravity than it's worth. I don't think anybody cares. No, a lot of people care. Especially about what I do. You know. Because it's the region that I'm from. It's the people that I, you know. BTK, bro. They think by me staying, I'm not supporting them. But it's like, I'm just trying to get by, bro. I came from your night. The situation is very dire. What's the move? Would you ever do other type of content? I saw Ari has a channel. What about baking videos? Or bake? Like cooking? We could. Just need a camera. Need a good camera. I could. A77 happy free money for them? Literally, bro. Especially to you. Yeah, I know, Frog. I know. The whole situation is fucked up, but you're not in the position to just delete ML. People watch you because of that game, and you don't have the luxury. Yeah, yo, it's not the first time I try to stop ML. Y'all know me, I've been trying, bro. I stream Elden Ring, I stream Minecraft, I stream other shit. And every time that I did that, bro, I was averaging 20 to 30 viewers. It was so bad. I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. Unc, with the real ones hearing you yap, shared out $100 with us. Wait! Hell no. Hell no. Let's stream the meal prep tutorial. Bro, I'm not a chef, man. You can't get embedded in Minecraft. HOK, you gotta consistent to 70. Okay, but the thing with YouTube is a lot of people watch the replay of the stream. Not every single person is watching you live, you know. So it's not always accurate. So I don't know. Like, I can try to do both, but it's like I'm grinding fucking global and shit, and it's like, bro, it's so complicated. So complicated. I don't mean to be pushy, but maybe this can be an opportunity to build up viewers from a different community. What you mean? What community? Do IRL stream? Nah, what am I gonna do IRL? The only way to do IRL is if I go out or something. Global 1 YSS, nah. HOK can offer a contract for like 2k euros per month. If you contact their media support, do that. Europe, the streamers are paid 2k euros to. Bro, last time, I don't know if you guys were around, There was this org. It was called, fuck, I forgot the name. But they offered 500, and it's like 500 in the US, bro. It might sound like a lot, but 500 in 1 month, it's nothing, bro. It's not worth the risk. So yeah, it has to be a, you know, obviously a good good amount of money. you know, you know. Mountain pace in diamonds. Yeah, but I'm not playing ML for that, bro. I'm playing ML because that's the only way that I get viewers. I've been building for like, I've been building this community for 2 to 3 years, bro. 2 to 3 years. I got $5. Can you switch to Fortnite? Bro, Fortnite is cancer, bro. I think you'd be more happy playing Fortnite. They offer you breadcrumbs. To me, that seems like a lot, but again, my friend Cast, he's like a Spanish ML streamer. He was like, no, that's not enough, bro. That's not worth it, you know? Fortnite is so much fun. Yeah, until you get 20,000 tryhards. No builds. Nah, no builds is for pussies, bro. Most HOK streamers I know get decent money monthly. Yeah, but I don't know. You know, to become like I need, bro. I need a few thousand to sustain myself, bro. I need a few thousand. And I don't think they can provide me with that. Bro, even me, bro. Y'all know me. I don't spend money on clothes. I don't spend money on, bro. The most that I spend on is bills and food, bro. And that's it, bro. And then I sometimes order shit on Amazon that I need. And even then, with the money that I'm making, which is, you know, it should be pretty good, even then it's hard. It's hard. Sometimes I be stressing about money and shit, bro, cause damn, living in the US is more expensive, bro. And cables. I'm with you. US so expensive. It is, bro. 2.3k USD HOK is paying, and if you earn YouTube by views and ads, you get monthly income. Well, that depends. A lot of streaming income depends on donations, bro. So if I get good donations, then yeah, that's a hell of a deal. But if I don't, then you know. Do you consider living in New York City? I'm in DC right now, bro. I'm in DC. I live with my girlfriend. Use your background story for HOS to contract you. Huh? Just join phase. Come to Africa, you're gonna be a king. What made you wear glasses? Play Clash of Clans? What's the song? This is the song. That's the song. I'm Philos, I'm fucking porn like New York City rats. You will get no viewers and it's okay. Like, I mean, it's just kind of new, you know. Bro, come to India. Very cheap. $300 to $400. Luxury life. Yeah, I'ma go take a flight to India. Leave my girlfriend, family, and cats behind. Settle in India and stream. No. I can't. No. India? Bro, India's big as fuck too. W arrangement. Sound like a self-investment. Never go Indian. W idea. Yo, this was supposed to be a short stream, but we're having a, you know, we're having a conversation. You always getting fooled. Why don't you move to Romania, bro? I can't just move, bro. You think I came to this world by myself? Like I just spawned out of thin air and I don't have people with me? I can't just move. You always getting full. Move to Mexico. Move to Japan, bro. Guys, I can't move. I can't move. Do you think I can make it in life? Yes, you can, bro. Whatever you do, whoever you are, you can make it in life if you put your mind into it and work hard. Obviously, there's a lot of luck involved, but you either gotta die trying, bro. You gotta die trying, whatever it is you wanna do. Bangladesh, bro. Yo, I think I saw a video on Bangladesh. This like the pollution over there is crazy. Like, grade me if I'm wrong, but I think the pollution over there is crazy. Because of the government, bro. The government doesn't help the fucking community. So fucked up. And it's like the people that live over there, they can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna try recycling. You're not gonna change anything. You can't change anything. Even if you try, the pollution is so bad. Tell Ari to hold it down. What are you talking about? Civil war? Yeah, civil war is a war inside your own, country. Bangladesh is just worse than India. What did Bastard send? I just watched the same video with Marco beside with the train. Let me see. The most, I think, let me see if I can remember. I watched this guy a lot. Yeah, I saw this video, bro. I watched this guy a lot, bro. I love his videos. Joe, shout out Joe. Wait, let me see. There was like a footage of the river. Like the fish are literally dead, bro. They cannot live on that river. Like, look at this shit.
Pollution.
Coño, pero look. Look at that, bro. Look at that. It's all trash. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. That is insane, bro. That is crazy, bro. So bad. You should check out Northeast India. That's where I'm from. Northeast. Bro, India is so big, bro. I'll be in the hills. Reacting to a reaction, imagine. Wouldn't you get copyright? Nah. Reacting to a reaction. Joe be frying me, bro. I love, bro. He's my favorite content creator, bro. He's real as fuck too, bro. I be watching his philosophy videos and shit. Fucking love Joe. Fucking use those videos to go to sleep, bro. Can you react to Assassin Day games? Wait. Philo. No, that's not Philo. People in Gaza live under way worse condition. Well, that was the most polluted. There was one that was like the most poor country or something. I think I watched that, but I don't know. Yeah. Situations in a lot of these countries are so bad, bro. Is that a copyright free video? Well, I don't think Joe is gonna fucking copyright me, bro. He ain't like that. How about you marry my mom? Alright, bro. Well, guys. Guys. I don't know how I still got so many people in here, but thank you guys. Thank you for staying here, chatting with me. I really had to do this, you know. There's no copyright when you react. Yeah, not really. We're not gonna play the game today. We gotta, you know, we're not gonna play the game today. W stream? Well, I don't know. I can't end because I don't know what else to talk about. I can just keep talking to you guys. Take those glasses off, D. I was here for Roblox. Wait. Trump taking healthcare away from immigrants? Bro, I think healthcare was already bad enough, even if you were a citizen, no? Whole healthcare thing is so fucked up. React to some vids? We could. When Clash of Clans gameplay? What the fuck, Bistro? I mean, Joe, I told my friend this, right? It might sound fucked up from my side, but I was like, I don't even know. I don't even want to say it, bro. I don't even want to say it. But basically, I feel like if the same situation happened to me, people wouldn't treat me the same. You know, people wouldn't treat me the same. If I was to get banned and switch games and stuff, people would not treat me like that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like I said, I gotta do what's on my best interest, bro. I feel like people wouldn't give a fuck. The title is diabolical. That's what they're calling me, bro. You're right, they wouldn't care. You still didn't care, well? I don't even know. Thank you, Lord.
I'm shifting. I'm shifting.
W-Die, do you feel like making a 40-minute video like D, like Assassin D?
Can you stop talking like that? I don't know what the fuck you're saying, bro. Holy fucking bro. I don't even know what you just said. Thank you, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I couldn't read it, so I have to hear it. I don't know what the fuck you're talking. Like Assassin D? Like D? What you talking about, bro? Bro, this is my fault. It's because I be spamming those fucking emotes. I'm crashing out, but I don't know. I gotta sleep now. Good night, Des. Good night, Tears. Good night. About your hair, is that real? What do you think, bro? You think this a wig? It is. It is. You can see my scalp. I think it's real. It's not a wig. Pull your hair, bro. My shit long. Like, look at my shit. My shit long. That's a wig. Oh, shit. Fuck. I wanted to talk about something, but I don't think I can. Well, I might just say this, bro. Basically, after the whole situation, I got offered money to go off the internet for like a certain amount of time. Just stop streaming ML. And I was like, nah, bro. No. I can't do that. I cannot do that. Can't do that. Because first of all, I'll feel bad about like taking money just to, you know. and then I might just come back after a week. So what's the point? Yo, is my chat fucking bugged? I think my chat is bugged. My chat bugged, guys. 1 second. I don't even know what y'all saying. Cause people really don't want me to, you know, keep streaming at Mount, support it, you know. Obviously. But you know. The stream is chopped. Fuck. You showered this morning? Nah. Yuji? How much? No, he asks the person asks how much do I want to just go off, you know? Nah, bro. I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. How much are your monthly expenses? Not a lot, buddy. I can show you a chart. A chart. You wanna go to go on Discord? Go on Discord. I'm gonna send you a picture of what I get and what I spend. Well, I think I can show you. I think I can show this to you guys. I don't really care if you guys know like what I got in certain months. I don't mind. So look at this graph. This is my earnings, this is my expenses. Pretty fucking similar. It doesn't seem like I'm saving a lot of money. That's it. Look at this shit. Got this, spent this. I got this, spent, like, you know what I mean? It's gone. Anything I get, this is IRS month. IRS month. It's pretty bad. What happened in April? Yeah, alien filet mignon. Bro, that was IRS. That's taxes month, remember? That's taxes. I ain't need enough filet mignon. That's taxes. That's taxes.
I'm shifting.
Yo, Judith, thank you. That's Buena Judy.
I'm shifting.
Thank you for the 10.
For my lovely mother.
Thank you. Judith sent 10 for you, man. But yeah, as you guys can see, I don't know. I kind of get like from 3 to 4.5k monthly off streaming, I guess. Well, I mean, those graphs are not that accurate, guys. Don't take it literally, because it could count, I don't know, Zelle money. Like, oh, I sent 500 to my sister and she sent it back because I'd be doing that a lot. So it might count that. So it's not that accurate, but it's a general idea, you know. You know. About 3.5k. We need to. Nah. Go fund the fella. Start to go fund the fella. That's so bad. Yeah. Why you spending money you don't got? I mean, sometimes you can't do anything, bro. There's things that I have to spend on. Like, regardless. I can't just say no, you know? You're a really good person. Why are you saying that? You like Bill Gates. Nah, Bill Beha. Bill Beha. You're not making shitload, bro? I mean, well, it's more than what I made. Like, let's say when I work as a cashier, bro, I used to get like what? Like $390 a week sometimes. $473 if I work 40 hours. A month, that's like, I don't know, around 2k. So it's more than that, but it's still not sustainable. Because anything you save up, you gotta pay taxes at the end. You know what I mean? Hunans ain't got million subs. I don't care. Man, they probably got money saved up, bro. I don't got that much money saved up to just switch like that, you know. No games today? Nah. We just chatting. We chatting. My girlfriend's about to stream. You got 3K views? Oh. That's a lot. Yeah, still. You got some new viewers that I don't have. Okay. Damn. Okay. Okay. What's good, Vic? I missed that last including ML. Nah, we're gonna still stream ML, bro. Don't really have a choice. Don't really have a choice here, do we? Oof. Oh man. El sueño americano. Clash of Clans stream. Caught? Bro, I haven't even logged on. I have to upgrade shit. What does no FYE, like actually, like my girlfriend, she pays for most of the stuff, bro. She pays for the house and shit. She probably spends more than me. She works at a hotel and shit. And then I take care of like, I don't know, like bill, electricity and shit. I take care of like food and shit. I'm on some other few stuff, you know. And it's like, it's still not enough, bro. It's still hard to like, you saw the fucking graph, bro. It's still hard to save up money and shit, you know. But I help her as much as I can, of course, because she supports me on this streaming shit. Ever since the beginning, before I even had like decent amount of viewers, she believed in me and she said it's okay, I can go ahead. She always supported me on this shit, bro. And she doesn't mind. Best girlfriend, yep. What's going on? You haven't heard, bro, about the BTK shit? Wasn't she the one put you onto streaming? Yeah. She gave me the final push. Like, stream, you'll be good at it. Boom. Respect for the transparency. Yeah. Yeah, y'all know I'm always honest with y'all. Victor coming out of a rock. Our girl is so bad, it's fine nice in the house. Unquote. W our girlfriend. We love you. I love you, Shadow. I love you. We love Ari as in all of us. Oh yeah. She about to stream, man. Tell her that. They lie. I lie. You lied about your height, bro. I'm tired of this topic. Let me look for my ID, bro. I'm so fucking tired of this shit. I'm about to debunk this shit, bro. I'm about to fucking debunk this shit. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Where's my fucking ID, bro? I'm debunking this height shit, bro. Y'all say this shit every time. Let me crop the image if I find it. Here. Here. I'm about to debunk this shit. So y'all got nothing to say, bro. Y'all motherfuckers got nothing to say. Look at my shit. What that say? What that say right there? What that say? Don't told y'all, bro. Why would I cop about that shit? Yeah, yeah. ID 1970s ID, bro. That's the New York one, bro. Show me. That's your father. Does have the bro eyes. High heels, sure, sure. You spine compress for all the streaming. You, yeah, probably, bro. I just gotta fix the posture. If HLK approach you, would you consider switching? If I get a good contract, yeah, bro. Hold on, I'll be back. Bro is praying. Yo, again, shout out to the people that are still here, man. I don't know why you guys are watching. I'm just yapping. Bro paid the DMV. Yep, yep. Select broadcast, top right. There you go. Chill, bro. What is that title? Because we love you. I literally joined streams to hear your yap. Didn't tell you I enjoyed it when you were in the machines. Bro, I don't know, Zay. I kind of disagree with that, bro. I feel like I'm the person I'm one of the people that are not good at that. I'm just spamming memes and shit, bro, like a fake head all day. I'm just spamming memes and I have no good things to talk about most of the time. I feel like I'm not good at that. Like, I think the opposite, bro. I'm just, oh, no, know that your bitch want me empire. That's just me all day, bro. Me empire host. I'm just here to hate. Oh, yeah. I don't know, bro. But thank you, though. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You can talk about abortion. Bro, what? Wait. That's not the point. It feels like I'm talking to her. Aww. Hold on, don't make me kiss you on your forehead. Oh, don't say that. Nah, that's good though, bro. If you guys watch me and you feel like you have a personal connection with me, because obviously if you watch me a lot, you see guys every day. So it's deeper than that, you know what I'm saying? So thank you, bro. We're family here. We're family. Load up cock. Look at you. Look at you. You grip it. Look at you, twin. Des, I just turned 19 and my mommy disappointed at me for not finding a job. Yet, why do I do it so hard to find a job? Well, there's not much you can do, bro. Just keep applying. Ari asked me one godly couple. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, yeah, she's spamming the emotes. Okay. We can never link up, bro. There's always some shit going on. Are you going to the DC fireworks show? Bro, there's a fucking fireworks show every day here, Daver. Ask my girlfriend, bro. They be firing fireworks every day here. And we think it's gunshots. I'm like, oh shit, they back at it with the fireworks. Like, boom, 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 every night, bro.
Hello, Tiffany. How are you?
I don't know why. They gunshots? Nah, they not gunshots. They sound like fireworks.
Okay.
I also try HOK later. I saw Pro Luna the other day. I think I have Pro. Yeah. HOK is good, bro. They're not fireworks, bro. They are, bro. I mean, I live in a sketchy neighborhood, but they fireworks. Trust me, guys. My girlfriend started streaming, yo. Let me see. So we're gonna raid her, obviously. Do you support the Washington? Wait. Go the side profile. I don't like my car. Oh no. Nah. Not yet. Not yet. Man, Cardi said hi.
Who?
Cardi.
Happy?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Happy, hi.
And he said, okay. Okay. X consumed.
Hi, Kizzy.
Alright, guys.
Yeah. I mean, that after kind of script.
Thank you to all the people that stayed throughout the end. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for understanding my decision. Thank you for just being here and chatting with me. I really do appreciate it. But yeah.
What did you do?
Jackson, bro, why we about to end, bro? What we doing?
I'm shifting.
What we doing? Thank you, bro. Why don't you do it with HOK with Ari? Bro, I'm low rank, bro. It's too high rank for me. I can't even play with her. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the donut. I appreciate you, bro. Unban me? Alright, bro. Just I don't know how to unban you though. Let me see. What? Send me your user. Can you send me your user in the chat? Your Twitch user? Just don't say the N word again, or you just got bad. Cause it's bad for me. WCat, you see him? You see him right there? We're getting 80K. Oh yeah.
What do you need, bro? What do you need your guns?
What's Irish stream? Yeah, we're about to raid. It's on my community post though. It's on my community post.
Oh, it's faster? Okay.
Alright, so
Let's see if I can go
Problem 101. Well, I've seen you in my chat before.
under street.
Let me see. Unban. Oh.
It's a bad habit.
It says you're not banned. I think they unbanned you already. Can you try typing? It says you're not banned. It says you're not even banned. I unban him? Okay, there you go. You're unbanned, bro. Thank you, Zayan. Can you pay your cat? Wait, wait. Nah, I don't know what he wants. He's not here. Come here, bro. Come here. Oh, yeah. Bro, he biting me and shit. Look. He always biting me and shit.
And I'm not that good. I'm like good.
Is that 444? Oh, yeah.
I could try.
Look at him. Look at you. Look at you. Holy shit, he about to drop the whole monitor. Did I see the screen shaking? He pulled the string. That's a rat, bro. That is not a rat, bro. You're just beautiful. He bite. Look at you. Look at him. He's so big. He's huge. He's huge. He's huge. I'm not fucking huge.
Hi, guys.
Where's Boba? I don't know. He's nonchalant. Boba's nonchalant, bro. He always doing his own thing. Except sometimes. El Diablo. Yo, look at him. You grip it. Ah! Yo, he's scratching my bite. Look at you. Yo, get off. Hop off. Hop off, fella. Oh. Yo. His fucking nails are scratching me.
His job is to stream.
Yeah. Yo, hop off it.
Hi everybody, how's it going?
Bro, he's not hopping off my bait. Like, hop off my bait. Hop off my bait.
Halfway through the week.
Come on.
Can you
Bitch.
guys believe it? It's almost 20.
He scratched me.
What
That's
are
a
you doing
leopard
today?
cut? Yeah, he looks like a tiger.
Will you come
Play Lancelot today? Nah, bro, I can't. I'm probably gonna fall off the leaderboard, but
Girl,
I don't know. We'll see.
it's okay.
Anyways, good night, guys. I'm gonna go raid my girlfriend. Make sure to show her some love for me, please. Come and say hi on her stream. She's playing HOK right now. So yeah, good night, guys. If you're on Twitch and you wanna come show some love, I made a community post with her link channel. So please, yeah. Good night, guys. Good night, guys. Yeah, W Yap stage today. W Yap stage. Good night. Good night.